Hello and welcome all to Masaryk Circuit, also known as Brno, here in Czechia. This predominantly MotoGP circuit plays host to round 2 of MMS Season 2 and has a lot to live up to after the chaotic Bahrain Grand Prix. But if last season is anything to go by, this race should be another brilliant one. The circuit has 15 turns, 8 to the right, 7 to the left, and combines a lot of long corners with lots of dramatic and steep elevation. The real F1 has never raced here, but it's proved a great circuit in MotoGP and touring cars, so let's try to slide F1 onto that list. Joining me in the commentary box today, as usual, is Rakes. Now, Rakes, after Bahrain, that was quite a chaotic race, but now has a lot of long corners that you can go side by side through. Do you think this race will be even better?
Well, obviously, I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. Obviously, this track has all the potential for a great race, so let's hope it lives up to its potential. Obviously, last season's race was also quite interesting from what I remember, so let's just wait and see and hope it's going to be as interesting a race as Bahrain was, if not even better.
Indeed. Now, weather is all dry today, so let's go down to the grid, which I'll be doing for the second week running because Sereznia just didn't do it.
So has died.
Sereznia has died. So, on pole position, keeping up the Red Bull streak is James Smith. He started third last race. He's improved on that and leapfrogged Einar Arons to the pole. Einar Arons, his engine catastrophically blowing with just a lap to go last race, will be looking to make amends. Third place, probably one of the biggest surprises qualifying, is the Ferrari of Taman de Jong, and just ahead of Marco Carregel. On the third row of the grid, we have Kwang Sai-min in the McLaren, and in sixth place, Jakub Kubicek in the other Ferrari. Ferrari getting both cars in the top 6. On the fourth row is Marcus Litzegrom leading Joseph Murray, both of whom finished on the podium last race. Row 5 is led by Mathias Materials Lotus Renault, down positions from last quali, and Andrew Mondragon in the Venturia, putting himself into the top 10. Hannah Eastwood lines up 11th for another decent qualifying, just ahead of the other Venturia car, Hellfire, both Venturias in the top half of the grid. Olivia's H 13th in the Toro Rosso, just ahead of Jack Agnes's HRT. Stefan de Jong in the other Lotus is 15th, just ahead of Jean-Luc Blanc's Williams, the first Williams on the grid. 17th, we have the first Force India of Francesco Pereira, who leads the Aston Martin of Dinesh Karthikeyan. And yes, the livery wasn't ready again today, so we've gone for an all-black livery because it looks more menacing than white. 19th is Devon Johnson's HRT, and 20th is Henry Weber's Force India. Force India not having a great qualifying. 21st on row 11 is the first Super Aguri of TJ Nisbet, who leads the second Aston Martin of Josh Flynn, an all-Scottish 11th row. And finally, the 12th row of the grid, we have Kai Eugene Williams, and Tegan Skinner rounds off the grid. So with all that done, let's get to the 5 red lights, which we can see just here.
Where the lights are there.
Here we go, the lights are coming on now. They'll go green in a second now. All 3 lights are on. And we go green here at Brno, and it's a good start for Smith. Arons gets a good start as well, and it looks to me as though he's going to be alongside.
Side by side, I think.
They are side by side, and Arons is just behind it, has the outside line coming into the corner, and sweeps round the outside and takes the lead.
Carregel side by side, and in second.
Carregel follows him through, and Mercedes now have a 1-2. Having gone from second and fourth, they're now first and second. Fantastic start from Mercedes, and looking to make amends after what should have been a 1-2 last race. So Smith drops down to third, and Kubicek now started He's up to fifth and trying to overtake his teammate, who's dropped to place to Carregel, but now leaves the door open for Litzegrom, but holds on around the outside. Good stuff from the Ferraris. So Ferrari gaining positions, Mercedes gaining positions, and Litzegrom actually gaining a position. Gaining a position as well from 7th Murray. So Kwang Sai-min has had a dreadful start from 5th down to 8th, and that might become 9th as Mathias Material now trying to go around the outside here at, I believe it is turn 7. And not quite able to do so. Now under pressure from the Venturia of Andrew Mondragon, who's held position at the start. Olivia's H and Stefan de Jong going side by side. Hannah Eastwood's dropped 2 places at the start. One to a team as de Jong trying to go around the outside. This is where Richard Johnson stole the podium last season in the Renault. And nobody able to overtake just there. But yeah, Einar Arons not really getting away at the front. First time he's led a race since San Marino last season, which of course he did in the end win in that South. But probably the most shocking victory we've probably ever seen in MMS. As they go up the hill now, this is where the elevation gets pretty drastic. And now straight back down the hill into the braking zone. Up the inside goes the Ferrari of Taman de Jong, but he backs out of it. Through that chicane, Smith able to hold on for the time being. Through there, as we have Agnes trying to get aggressive here at the start. Valyak has dropped places. Agnes has dropped places, now under pressure, as both Aston Martins pretty much together. And back at the front through this long...
Carregel taking the lead.
Left-hand Carregel has taken the lead, that is right. We did miss that, and he's already pulled a bit of a gap. I think he's going to go around the outside here. Or maybe up the inside, I don't know. You can overtake on either one you want, but the outside line, if anything is to go by from last season, is the preferable one. No, he's gone down the inside. And it's a clean move. No, obviously Aarons does not want to make contact with his teammate. That would, and retire, that would mean he still would have 0 points after 2 races. And there goes the
Where's Smith come from?
Smith coming from absolutely nowhere to take second. And De Jong as well. De Jong's up to third. Aarons drops down to fourth. He's lost 3 places in 4 corners. And Einar Aarons, he needs to start getting a bit more defensive into these corners where he might lose more. But Littlegrim helping him out here, trying to go up the inside of the Ferrari, but then actually wants to get both of them. And might well get both of them. They're almost 3 wide. They are 3 wide coming into the next corner with Kang Simon in here as well. This is fantastic racing. They're all 3 wide still on exit. Kubicek is just able to get in front, and Aarons now has McLaren sweeping around his outside. So Aarons is now down to 7th.
What is going on with that car?
What is going on with the Mercedes? He's under pressure from the other McLaren of Joseph Murray, but that was a brilliant 3-wide moment. Joseph Bernard can provide such close, entertaining racing, and round the outside goes Murray and Material. Aarons is now almost out of the points, Aarons is complaining he's losing power, just like last season, and last race.
Last race.
Really, he's gone from first to 9th.
He was first in the beginning of the lap.
He seems to be okay in a straight line now, but really that is a catastrophic
Smith's taking the lead, De Jong
second. Smith takes the lead and Carragher goes down to third, so both Mercedes may be struggling with power issues. We'll see. No, Smith just catches him napping, and then as a result, that allows De Jong to have the run on him, and De Jong is going to just sweep around the outside here and get up alongside for the next corner and get past. So very good use of initiative there from him. And Red Bull are about to have 2 cars in the podium places, and they have done so. Littlegrim up 4 places since the start. And Carragher is also complaining that his power is down than what it usually is, and his mechanical braking as well probably has an issue because he's so much earlier on the brakes than everyone else. There goes Jakub Kubicek up the inside, and he takes 4th place. And now Kang Simons McLaren is going to try and get past as well.
Well,
and Car Eugen has crashed on the start-finish straight, and he's out of this race. So our first retirement is the Williams. Let's have a look what happened here. It's all normal, and I think, Agnes going very slowly on the exit.
And Alex in the pit as well. I don't know what happened to him.
But Eugene is coming into the pit.
Alex has already lost front lane.
What's Eugene doing? I thought Angus had taken him out because I couldn't really see because my frame rate is absolutely garbage. But that is a bizarre crash for Kai Eugene.
Have a look what happened to Alex because he's already lost his front wing at this stage.
Vajak has lost his front wing, yeah. But that is a bizarre place to have an accident. Completely of his own making. Let's have a look here at Mihail Vajak. He was running in the top 15 last time we checked on him. And he's got this massive train of cars. He's got this massive train of cars holding him up here. Well, he's holding up. Let's have a look. He's lost it quite. I think it might be into turn 1 here,
Turn 1, probably, yeah.
Because it's such a fast entry. It looks like it's going to be turn... Oh, no.
No.
It's turn 4.
Olivia's H, maybe? Yeah.
And he smacked the back of Olivia's H, yeah. This is turn 4. Well, I think this is turn 4 because there's 2 kinks leading up to it. So just bear that in mind. Most people would say 14 corners, I'd say 15. But yeah, smacking into the back of the Toro Rosso. And Kai Eugene now stranded on the start-finish straight. He lost both.
Carragher nowhere to be seen in the top 5.
Carragher's not even in the top 5. He's 7th. He's in 7th place. He's trying to regain 6th. Aarons is back up into 8th. So both Mercedes back exactly in formation. But of course, instead of being in 1st and 2nd, they're now 7th and 8th. Henry Weber's up 8 places since the start, up to 12th. That's an impressive start from the Force India. This is only his 2nd race in the senior category.
I'll tell you what, the Red Bull should also be worried about the power because they're also helped by Mercedes as Weber goes down the inside of Eastwards.
They are running Mercedes, as you say, and he's going to do a Johnson here. That's exactly what Richard Johnson did last season to get past and snatch a podium place on the final lap. But yeah,
and Smith, he's slowing down a bit.
Red Bull are powered by Mercedes engines, so as you said, maybe they should be a little bit worried, and this is going to give Ferrari a perfect chance to strike. Here goes De Jong up the inside. He's tried this move once before, and once again, it does not work out, and he's now left himself a bit vulnerable to Littlegrim. Having said that, though, Smith did not get a great run on exit, and
Smith does look a bit slow.
This looks like Bahrain all over again, except it's De Jong instead of Carragher. Littlegrim's on the inside instead. It's going to be a Red Bull 1-2 if he can pull that one off, but no, De Jong
he can't.
Very good grip on the exit. Oh, sorry, outside of the corner. Littlegrim coming from too far back.
I'll tell you what, De Jong's looking really fast right now.
He is. Both Ferraris looking very fast. Kubicek is up on his grid place as well. De Jong did get... De Jong got second place here last season, and Kubicek was on the podium as well. So both these, I believe, both these drivers in their element, you'd say, as Murray almost loses.
Oh, probably lost.
And speaking of front wingers, there goes Jakob Kubicek, and he's been having a glorious race so far. Not anymore. Off goes the front wing on the Ferrari. Let's have a look. He's just going to run into the back of the car. Misjudges his braking completely.
That was dumb.
And now he has to trundle back to the pit lane without a front wing on his car.
Aarons seemingly has got up to
Aarons has overtaken his teammate, and yeah, that car looks like it's in optimal condition. That's a very opportunistic overtake there, up into 6th place. And now hunting down the McLarens. The McLarens have had such a quiet race.
De Jong taking
the lead, and Littlegram is now up the inside of Smith, so it looks like Smith's having issues as well. And there goes Ang Sai-min round the outside. That is a very good move from the McLaren.
And just like that, Aarons is back in the game again. De Jong is in the lead, and the top 6 is all packed up again.
Oh, Smith's trying to re-overtake him though, and Littlegram's going very slowly. So this is all kicking off now. This is allowing De Jong to
Carrigal is back as well.
Carrigal's onto the back of these guys as well, as you said. There goes Kang Sai-min, and this time the inside line might just well be the way to go.
Yeah, and Murray around outside as well.
Both McLarens sweep around the outside of the Red Bull and Littlegram, and Red Bull now. Smith's lost the place to Aarons as well, so Aarons is going to try and overtake the other Red Bull. Red Bull with the Mercedes power, maybe the Mercedes engine's struggling a little bit at this stage in the race.
Or maybe it's just, the power mode the Mercedes have to run some stage of the race.
Going on, but what I do know is that Stefan de Jong has caught up to these guys, and Henrik Weber's not too far behind either. Cutting a bit to the back now. And is that a front wing off one of the cars? Hang on,
I don't know, my frame rate is a bit struggling.
Yeah, my frame rate was struggling too. No, Agnes...
Just a nice move.
It's all fine, it's all fine.
Look at the gap from the top 7 to the rest.
It was a nice move at the last corner. Yeah, we were just trying to find Kubicek there, I think. Anyway, Kang Sai-min is trying to take the lead of the rest. Oh, he ramps into the Ferrari of Taman de Jong. He somehow doesn't lose his front wing, and even more remarkably, does only loses one position, managing to keep the rear.
Make that two.
And he's immediately trying to go past his teammates again. He is not messing around. He's going to try and take the lead. He's going to try and take the lead despite ramping over that Ferrari.
Carrigal down the inside of the Red Bull.
And Kang Sai-min gets it past.
And down the inside goes Aarons.
Aarons is trying... No, that's Carrigal. That is Marco Carrigal.
Oh.
3 wide almost on exit. Carrigal's taken 3rd. Aarons has taken 4th. So Mercedes demonstrating that Carrigal's taken 2nd place. He's got past Taman de Jong, and Aarons is trying to do the same and has done so. So Mercedes are looking rapid. Once again, wanting a nice comeback here. For now, yes. But Kang Sai-min, he's been so quiet all race up until this lap. He's taken the lead of the race.
But it's only lap 5.
By just over a second. It's only lap 5 of 24. We really have no idea when the pit stop window is coming about. I'm going to hazard a guess and say lap 16.
Possibly. Oh, actually, thinking about it, Kubicek, when we see a late pit window again, he may be looking good.
He may well be in the front, but yeah, De Jong, look how swamped he is. He just has no grip on the exit or something. And Smith dives him, and then De Jong...
From a long way back.
De Jong goes round his outside, so De Jong going really slowly at this stage in the race. It just seems that all these cars have a stage where they go really slowly, for whatever reason. But here we are on board with the Red Bull, the pole man, down in 6th place, going down the side of Joseph Murray and taking 5th place. Of course, he pulled off a brilliant move here last season.
The Smith is getting up to speed again.
Of Francesco Pereira, which Aarons pretty much replicates.
Carrigal on the side of the leader.
Carrigal's going for the lead, and Carrigal retakes the lead of the Grand Prix for the 2nd time this race. The Mercedes takes the lead.
And Aarons is looking to make it a 1-2 once again, but Littlegram is right behind him as well.
Right behind him. He has to be careful, make every move clean, or Littlegram is going to sweep past him. And he's being cautious, but that might give Littlegram the inside. He was looking for it, but actually runs a bit wide the exit. So everyone just sitting in nicely, single file. Not anymore. Aarons is going for it up the inside into turn 7, and Einar Aarons has made his way up to 2nd
makes
place.
It through as well.
It's going up to 3rd, yeah.
And Smith is at the back of the McLaren as well. Not anymore for longer.
It seems that taking the lead basically makes your car slow.
It's not even the first time we've noticed this. It's been a case in like other races as well.
It's providing good racing. I think we should look a bit to the back though, because it's all been happening at the front, but I think the back does deserve a bit of coverage. And yep, here's why. Taman de Jong is back up to pace. But no, Matches
Natural.
Material is the one making him. Oh, he's hit the back of him and somehow saves that car. He was on 2 wheels as well. That's an incredible save from Matches Material. Let's see a replay of that. So he's
Also credit to De Jong. He didn't go at the back of this Renault.
Yeah, but let's have a look at this. He's going out the inside of Weber. He's going to make contact with the Force India. There's a contact. Saves it on the curb. Up and up on the air.
To be fair, the Force India did close the door on him a bit, but he wasn't fully alongside.
No, there was space. Henrik Weber, can I just say, is up. He's up 12 places. Make that 13 places. He's up 13 places in this race. That's an incredible drive so far. And Jean-Luc Blanc has also gained a lot of places at the start. And there's Dinesh Karthikeyan in the Aston Martin trying to take 13th place. Now, that Aston Martin is running an all-black livery because the white one was a bit too bright and black looks more menacing. Maybe
it's just a teaser for what livery is actually going to be.
Well, I know what the livery is going to be, but most of the other people don't. I know exactly what it's going to be, and I think it's going to look very nice. But
Kubicek all the way down there.
Kubicek,
yeah.
Kubicek is just... Yeah, we got both Mercedes. Never happened last race because they were taken out or took themselves out at different points of the race, so they were never able to have a battle. This is the battle we've been waiting for. The 2 Mercedes at the front.
I'm sure there's one person who doesn't want to see this.
I'm sure there is as well, but Einar Aarons is looking very right now. And he needs to do it quickly because James Smith is catching them in that Red Bull.
Yeah. Well...
And there's Flip making an overtake. He's up to 16th from 22nd. Jean-Luc Blanc has dropped 6 places. He might have an issue. He's dropped 6 places since, half a lap ago. So really...
And Kubicek is already at the back of these guys.
Kubicek's at the 20th, yeah. He's already cleared both Super Aguris.
And now Johnson behind him as well.
Of course, Kai Eugen retired from this racing, and Johnson goes behind him as well. So who's currently running in last? In 20... Mihail Valjak in the Virginia.
Yeah, after making his pit stop.
Aarons has dropped to 3rd, actually. It looked like he was going to go on the attack, but no, he's lost a place, and Smith is... That's a cheeky move.
That was a good move.
It's cheeky because when you have a chicane, if you go faster in the first part, you're not on the optimal line, but you're alongside the other car, and you have the inside line.
I think Aarons is in that mode again.
Here is on board with Joseph Murray going for the inside lane. Aarons getting passed up into 3rd place.
Aarons may be in that slow mode again.
He very much might be. And do not count the Force India of Henrik Weber out for this one, because we saw last season Richard Johnson in a Renault was able to mount a fight all the way through the race. Weber's Force India is looking quick, but look at the straight line speed that Andrew Mondragon has. He's backing off the throttle a little bit, but now coming into turn 1, he's pulled out nice and early. Maisie's presence clear, but no,
Agnes sticks it around outside.
Agnes is back past in the HRT, but Mondragon sitting in the slipstream. Is he going to go for it into turn 4? I think he's going to. And yes, he does. And this time again, the exact same thing happening. He's too slow on the inside. He needs to push Agnes further wide. Stefan de Jong and the 2 de Jongs are going at it together here. One in a Lotus, one in a Ferrari. One's led a race, one hasn't. But no, Olivier H is trying to turn the tables and take the place, and has done so. As has Eastwood. So both female drivers getting past Tamer de Jong in one corner. Back towards the front, and Carragher's lead is looking fragile. He's got first place in the championship, which we're on board with now last season, and second place in the championship from last season, Robert, who's right ahead. And Smith trying to make a move there, unsuccessful, backing out of it, but he'll get the slipstream here. But Joseph Murray is also very nicely tucked in under the rear wing of that Red Bull. This is going to get interesting, but this is what we want to see. The three big teams, the 3 main manufacturers, all going for it here. Smith up the inside of Carragher and getting past. But this is what we want to see.
I'm actually convinced that there's a mode in like every car. They have to go slow at some stage of the race, and this may be it.
But we have no idea.
Fuel saving, probably, yeah.
We have no idea when these guys are going to be pitting, so we can't know anything about fuel or anything like that. But you can see the other Red Bull and Marcus Littlegram just behind there, lurking in the background, waiting for a mistake from these guys. And we've seen a lot of mistakes in this corner here.
Obviously. Oh, there's a front wing lost
in material. Has lost his front wing. And
the Lotuses.
The 2 Lotuses have made contact, and no, it's Stefan de Jong who's lost his front wing. Oh no, have both of them? Oh my goodness, have both
onshore?
They both lost
Lotuses.
Unbelievable! The 2 Lotuses have tripped over each other and have both had calamitous implications. And both Lotuses now are surely out of the hunt for the top 10, even if they only have to make one pit stop. Material is very angry with his teammate on the radio there, and that really there was nothing Material could do. De Jong he hit the back of him, slid, and then he's just gone in front of Material with no hope. And that means Dinesh Karthikeyan, if he keeps it clean, will be up into 11th place, which is the highest. And Aston Martin finished last season, I believe. He gets past 14th place last season, and gets past the other. So Aston Martin still have never scored points in MMS. They have only been called Aston Martin for, I'd say, maybe 2/3 of a season now.
Oh,
and the two Lotuses are still fighting. But my goodness, that's the first big teammate collision. Both Lotuses losing the wing. It's disaster. They were both in the top 10, and now they're both going to be
yellow
flags.
Back.
We got more yellow flag. I think it's just the slow Lotuses.
No.
Oh no, it's Hannah Eastwood. Hannah Eastwood from a points position slid out. And what's happened here? It's on the exit curve. Everything looking fine. Oh,
she dropped it on her own.
No, she's dropped it on the
rail wing is off. You said out.
That is, I think that's a brake failure. I think it's a brake failure. She's saying the brakes weren't there. Oh, it looked maybe a suspension failure because that car suddenly jerked to the right. And is she going to be able to get going again, or is that car terminally damaged?
No, I mean, rear wing is off, so I think it's terminally.
No, the rear wing doesn't mean terminal, but I think one of the wheels was off. Or the suspension is highly damaged, and yeah, Hannah Eastwood is out of this race.
Well,
and the FIA have just confirmed, as Einar Arons goes up the inside of Smith and gets past, that the FIA have just confirmed that will be a 5-second time penalty at the end of the race for Stefan de Jong for causing an avoidable collision, which I think is fair. He did lose his front wing when he took the front wing off his teammate as well. Smith coming straight back at Arons and gets right back past, absolutely having none of that, up into 4th place.
Obviously, they're with the same power. Red Bull is against Mercedes.
Weber is up in 6th place now. As here goes Karthikeyan, he's going for 9th here in the Aston Martin. He's got past.
Trying to get first place for the team, and De Jong is only up ahead as well.
Driver, look, he's in the switch.
What is going on with De Jong? He's down on.
The Ferrari is trundling, the Aston Martin is flying and going up the inside.
Down inside.
Nearly hits the back of him. And I think now on the outside now, he's got past. He's up into 8th place.
What is going on with De Jong? I think he's again saving fuel or something.
He's been caught by his teammate now.
And if
Kubicek doesn't have to pit again, Kubicek here is up in 11th. If he doesn't have to pit again, this is going to be remarkable. He's going to do what Carrigal did, or he might not even need the pistol. But look how far behind these guys are from the top 6. Look on your minimap. Look at the gap.
Also, look at the gap 7th has.
Yeah.
In front and behind.
The leaders have just finished the last corner.
There's a wheel gone.
Is that Hannah Eastwood's
I think it's
wheel?
Eastwood's. That's Eastwood, I think.
I think that's Hannah Eastwood's wheel, yeah. There's just confirmation that a wheel did fly off. As is Josh Swin in the other Aston Martin in 19th. Still improving on his grip position, but mainly because others behind him have had terrible times.
Oh, Simon.
Oh, Simon, that was close. I think they probably did make contact there. Arons sticks it round the outside very nicely.
To be fair, them making contact helped Arons out.
It did help Arons out. It destroyed all the momentum Kai Simon had. Gave Arons a bit of a boost in
Turn 4 again. Doesn't make it work.
A bit of a boost. No, just sticking his nose in there, making his presence known. Oh no, there he goes. That's too much presence known. That's voice track number 1 for those at home.
Wait, did he lose front wing? Oh!
He's lost his front wing. Yeah, that was too. He was supposed to be a bit too well known there, and went for a gap. And let's have a look at it here.
Actually, he hit the wheel.
He's not pulled out enough. That's not Aaron's fault.
Again, that may benefit her or him. I don't know. Yeah, sure.
I have no idea. It may well do. We'll see. But he's going to come out in a lot of traffic, which he'll have to negotiate, and he'll have to do a lap, of course, now. But we'll see. As Aaron's easily overtaken Lettergren, does Lettergren have a problem? No, Kubicek is now up the inside of the Aston Martin, but Weber's going slowly, and Karthikeyan's up to 7th. So Weber for the first time this race, he's having problems. And there goes the Aston Martin and Kubicek, and now Mondragon is surely going to follow him through. Yeah, much later on the brakes. So maybe Weber's got a brake problem, or
Murray!
Murray has stopped at the side of the racetrack. He has retired from this race, and one McLaren losing a front wing, and the other one hired from Murray was in 2nd place. Just about, you can see Carrigal up ahead. So
And that makes McLaren say
it's
from bad to worse.
It's a double disaster for McLaren. One car losing the front wing, the other one now parked at the side of the road and becomes the third retirement of this race and the first mechanical one. And it's another top team hit by a mechanical issue. And it's a Renault engine. It's a Renault engine, yeah. So all sorts of engines failing. We're waiting for a Ferrari failure, and I believe Cosworth is on the grid as well.
Toyota.
For Toyota too. So Toyota and Ferrari and Honda as well. Toyota, Ferrari and Honda have not had.
We have a lot of manufacturers.
Yeah, BMW. So 6 engines, 2 have failed so far. As Zayt is going inside of Weber, so Weber's got a major problem.
Did I see Weber in a half spin there nearly? I swear he was like.
I don't know. He was very wide. He's kind of letting his teammate through there. As Pereira does exactly what Swift did a few laps ago, except Zayt comes back at him and retains 10th place as Weber's about to be overtaken by the HRTs of Agnes and Johnson, with Jean-Luc Blanc, who has become infamous for almost spoiling Marco Carrigal's day last time out in Bahrain. He's managed to...
That, I think expect blue flags this race as well.
We can. I mean, look, the top guys are not too far. We're just under half distance. After this lap, we'll be at half distance. Leaders after from it. There is a move from Jack Agnes so late on the brakes. He gets the move done. Despite being slow, he was very slow in a straight line, but yeah, taking advantage of Henrik Weber's problems under braking and then holding everyone up behind him consequently and getting the move done. Very nice.
Johnson follows.
Johnson's not caught. I think Weber's going to hold on.
Oh, Johnson with the front wings.
Lost the front wing, and Johnson. Both of them have lost their front wings, and it's happened all here. We've missed Jean-Luc Blanc's front wing completely. Johnson lost it there, and Blanc is just going to hit the back of him.
Oh my god! Second time had the front wing lost.
We couldn't see it because we were looking at the rear, but yeah, 2 more front wings fly off. And we're on board with Josh Flynn now as he's trying to overtake Mihail Vayak, who, remember, lost his front wing in the early stages and has got back past, so he's in a good recovery drive.
Whoever designed these cars, they have to touch the front wings a bit stronger. God dang it.
Well, I don't know. The front wings aren't meant to stay on cars if they hit a concrete wall, you know, at 200 miles an hour.
Well, yeah.
Is that TJ Lisbeth without a front wing now? We'll see. Well, he's just been swamped because he's... Oh, yes, he has lost his front wing. Boom.
So we have like 4 cars on the track without front wings right now.
Managing to lose his car. Yeah, we got a lot of cars front wings, and Joseph Murray, of course.
Just look at this.
It's a complete mess. It's a cluster of cars.
Welcome to MMS, everyone.
Berno is delivering action. Do we want so much action? I don't.
Smith taking the lead. Mercedes are right together once again.
Smith has retaken the lead of both Mercedes. Aarons is going for the move around the outside. He now has the inside line, but no, backs out of it.
So Red Bull, Mercedes, and Red Bull.
Yeah, all powered by Mercedes engines.
Sign in, lost his front wing, and 29 seconds behind. Never mind, these 4 are going for it for the leads.
This is going to be very, very interesting. Everyone kind of sitting in single file. No, screw that. Carrigal's trying to go around the outside of Smith. And there's still
Aarons is following through.
Smith
Not really.
is on the inside, Carrigal on the outside now. Aarons is following it through. Smith losing 3 places. No, he's only going to lose 2, maybe. He's still side by side with Aarons. This is great racing. Aarons is ahead now. He's on board with Marcus Lithogram's Red Bull. Oh no! He's in the back of his teammate. Lithogram has lost his front wing. He's quite close to the pit, so if he can call the pit crew in, he won't lose too much time. Marcus Lithogram is pitting. That might actually be a blessing.
That may be good for him.
If he comes out in clean air, because look how far ahead the top 4 are. If he comes out in clean air, but my God, these guys are being so reckless today.
Lithogram may win this race.
He might win that. We don't know. It's another calamitous.
That works are close as well. I don't want to see
the 2 Mercedes are so close. Mondragon just sweeps. Mondragon's in 5th. Andrew
Mondragon is in 5th.
Venturia is in 5th. Who would have seen that coming? The Venturia is in 5th. Where has the Aston Martin gone?
Chipusek has overtaken De Jong, who I don't think has pits.
Oh, no, he has a pit, and there goes Aarons up the inside, so there's a lead change. For the first time this race, well, since lap 2, Aarons leads this race.
Oh my God, what is this race? Lithogram in the pit.
Lithogram is actually going to... He's exiting the pits. He'll come out maybe behind
Mondragon.
He's behind Mondragon. He slots it ahead.
Moving up to fourth.
He's in 5th place. He's ahead of Kubasek as well.
Oh no! Ferrari!
He's lost another front wing. So, and he's repassed his teammate. That's not very smart, is it?
You're welcome, Ferrari.
So both Ferraris lost their front wings, both Lotuses have lost their front wings. This
Oh
is
my
ridiculous.
god, Red Bulls have lost the front wing.
This is completely ridiculous. There's so much action, so much. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Jakub Kubicek has just rammed into the back of his teammate, who himself had no front wing, and we hate to be laughing, but this is quite funny.
Oh, I'm so scared about Mertz now.
This is really quite funny. You have to be scared
No.
of Mercedes, guys. He really went into the air there, and Kai Simon says thank you very much, and takes 2 places.
Mondragon is still fourth.
And this is into the points. This is ridiculous. We could see some really...
Mondragon again!
Oh, let's go.
At the back of Mondragon.
Let's has lost 2 front wings. Here we go. It's into turn 6. Here we go into turn 6. He's gonna mess this. Yeah, there you go. And he spins with the mouth. This is too funny. Oh, this is ridiculous. What has this race become? What has the commentary box become? We've become a mess.
Oh
my god! Wow! Wowee! Is that no? That's no front wings. No. Vajak has lost his front wing again. He's lost 2 front wings. Right there you go. Going into the back of the Aston Martin. Incredible, man! Absolutely incredible. And please, can we have 1 lap where people don't lose their wings? But I'm amazed, actually, that it hasn't happened at the front yet. That's quite amazing.
Don't jinx it.
The top 3 are okay for now.
Don't jinx it, please.
But this race has become a complete... But actually, let's be... Because everybody's been going up to lap 14 with no pit stops, so anyone who's just lost their front wing doesn't have to pit again.
Yeah, they're looking good. Yeah.
So we might actually see... Voice crack number 2. We might actually see some interesting developments here at the end of the race. But for the moment, it looks like a lot of lower teams are going to be bagging themselves some very good points. How has Josh Flynn overtaken his teammate? How has Josh Flynn been able to overtake his teammate? What?
In the pits. The Ferraris in the pits.
The Ferraris have had a day to forget. Littlegram have had a day to forget. Here comes Josh Flynn. He's never run in the points before. And now he finds himself in the points of his teammate right behind him. As there goes Francesco Prira up into 5th place.
Simon.
Who would have said that at the start of this race? Smith is coming to lap TJ Nisbet here.
The McLaren, the Mercedes. Oh
here
no!
Here go you almost said the Mercedes. I'm disappointed in these. Here we go.
Guys.
Here come the Mercedes into the last corner.
Carrigal, careful, please.
Here goes Carrigal. He sits in behind. He's an intelligent guy. What about Smith? Is he intelligent? Yes and no, because it's a lapped car. So onto the front straight.
Guys, please no.
This is now lap 16. Here comes Marco Carrigal. He's catching the back of Aarons. He's not going to go for it into the corner. Aarons was late enough on the brakes. What about turn 4 as Smith overtakes Nisbet? Nice and smooth. Here we go into turn 4 now.
Please no. Please no.
Carrigal is he going to go for the inside line? Yes, he is.
He makes
it clean. He makes it very clean. Aarons holds on around the outside, and he's got the inside line now, and Carrigal can't quite get past.
Please no, guys. Please no.
Here we go into turn 6 now. Race is probably pooping himself. Here goes Carrigal on the inside. This is going to be so close. They're still side by side. Carrigal is the inside. Aarons has the better drive on the outside. Now turns to the inside line. Carrigal sweeps round the outside and takes the lead of the Czechia Grand Prix
Smith is catching
lap 16. That did allow Smith to catch up, but that's what we want to see. Brilliant teammates racing each other there for what is the effective race. There's another one. That was a big crash for Olivia Sage. That was huge. Kubicek has not pitted. He's been doing 3 laps on the front wing. What is he doing? Unbelievable. And I do fear that
Josh has lost, they don't have enough front wings.
Yeah, they might actually have run out of front wings. That is. What is that? What is that for an overtake? 3 cars in 1 corner. That is unbelievable.
Grant, the 2 of them won't put up front wings.
Look at this. This is only his 2nd race in anything, and this is his 2nd in any category. Round the outside of him, that's fair enough. Mondragon still has a front wing, and it has the inside line. That is so brave, and he's been rewarded by now finding himself in 7th place.
Oh, the top 3 are literally inside.
There goes Stefan de Jong as a top 3. Yeah, here we go. It's a battle for.
Literally is spits.
Little off. Little out of the race. Little has crashed into the back of Mihail Valyak and has retired from this race.
Oh my god!
Didn't Little lose his front wing on Mihail Valyak earlier in the race?
Oh yeah, he did. No one was
He's a magnet and he's crashed the last corner. And Marcus Little, having looked like he was going to get a podium or challenge for one now.
I don't think this is a penalty, Wordy.
It's not penalty, that's Little's fault. Will that be a safety car? He becomes, I think,
oh,
the
no.
fifth retirement. Here we go at the front, though. Here's Aaron's and
Oh, no.
This is going to be close. Here comes Smith. He's already,
no.
He's going for it. He's clean. He's gone up the inside, and I think he's now going to be on the better line, and he is on the better line, and he takes second place from Marco Cargill. There's one more car, and we still haven't had any pit stops.
No, I swear. Well, you say
any unforced pit stops, I think, is a better choice of words.
Nah, my bloody my blood pressure.
This race, man, has been beyond chaotic. This is better than Magny-Cours.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, I can't wait for some certain people to say, "Oh, this isn't real racing. This is pure chaos."
Would you like a dud, or would you like a nice, interesting race where backmarkers can get points?
Oh dear. Are we looking for potential double Aston Martin points?
That would be. Oh my goodness! I think Ferrari have actually run
Skin him without a front wing.
I think Ferrari, as comical as it sounds, have actually run.
For frick's sake!
There's an enormous shunt. I actually think Ferrari. Oh no, Kubica pitted. I honestly thought Ferrari might have actually run out of front wings.
The master brand of Ferrari.
Back to being serious. Aaron's leads this race. Carragher's trying to get back past the Red Bull. He's sitting behind through the last chicane. Let's actually try and be serious now. Take a deep breath, everybody, because I'm back at the front now. So, Carragher.
You can't hear this, but the resident in the background is dying.
He has literally been dying for the last 10 minutes, which is the reason why I've been. It's contagious. Anyway, through turn one, Carragher's all fine. What about Aaron's is completely fine at the front. So the Mercedes here. Aaron's is too far into the slipstream. Here we go into turn four. Carragher, he's
careful, please, mate.
It's nice and clean, and he's taken second place back. Everybody can breathe a sigh of relief. Simon has lost his front wing and is in fourth place. But
yeah,
albeit
like
really far behind.
Like, I think the top three are hit and they're still being from.
Flynn I think Flynn has an issue here. He's dropped down massively now.
Oh, his normal car pace is coming back. You never know.
We can't really say, yeah. We don't know. This race has been so unpredictable.
Oh, for frick's sake, Merch, please no. You can tell him, you know.
Rakes is, yeah, he is. Many poos are shooting out of his aim. Yeah. Yeah, again, just to reiterate, those who think this is not real racing, season 4 is probably.
Yeah, he's very far. He's left the room. Knight has left the room. Knight is out of here.
Sorry, I think I just had some microphone issues, and we join back to the action.
Anyway, the two Mercs behind each other. Yes,
How's now?
Keep going.
Alright, there we go. Yeah, this is a lovely camera angle. Apologies for the technical issues. Here we go. Carragher's catching him. He backs off a little bit coming into the corner.
No.
He goes for it. Aaron's trying to shut the door. Now trying to go around the outside, but no. Carragher's taken the lead. Aaron's just couldn't shut that door in time.
Aaron's just coming back, I swear.
And Marco Cargill has taken the lead of the race.
Not for long.
Here we go. Oh,
close.
So nearly making contact, closing the door so aggressively on him there.
Fuel.
We got low fuel. We have pit stops coming very, very shortly.
I'm curious where the Mercs
I'm very curious. I'm very curious to see where everyone is off their front wings come out. Look at all the retirements, though. Ridiculous amounts of retirements.
Oh, the traffic the Mercs are going to get soon.
Yeah. But anyway, that you could see on the minimap and you could see on your screen they're catching up. Is that Devin Johnson and Josh Flynn? Yeah, Flynn had a major problem on his car. Flynn's got a huge problem. Francesco Pereira is in 5th place.
Yes.
He started 17th. He's up to 5th.
Have you been watching this race? Do you know what's been going on?
He's managed to keep out of the walls. He does it every time. Every time he starts like 17th,
oh,
an amazing result. They are catching the lap cars. They have to pit.
Oh no!
Here we go. Aidan Irons is in the slipstream of Marco Cargill coming up to the last corner once
Please be careful.
Here we go. He's pulled out very early, which is the sensible thing to do. Oh, he's going for it at the outside. He's taking the lead. And Reyes takes the lead of the race.
Bloody hell.
Fantastically calculated move and careful as well. You can see he pulled out early. He made sure that
If these two actually bring it home, they both deserve a pay raise and a large one.
A pay rise, yeah. As both Lotuses, despite clattering into each other in the top 10, they almost clattered into each other again, though. Remember, De Jong does have a 5-second penalty as he gets really bad drive, and Henrik Weber slots through, does he? I think he's... No, remember, the outside line is better. But Weber's able to...
You say that?
Remember, Stefan De Jong has a 5-second time penalty for causing a collision. We've got some pit stops coming in, boys.
No, this is where things get really interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, let's all catch our breaths.
Oh, the Mercs,
the Mercs have caught laps cars. He's trying to lap Josh Flynn now. Is he going to do a Jean-Luc Blanc here?
Please don't.
Let's have a look. He's certainly holding up. He's certainly holding him up and allowing Einar Arons to catch up.
Okay.
Here we go. He's got to make it clean. He's got to make himself known. He's not going for it. He's just holding. He's just being held up. This is all allowing Smith just to catch up. There you see the Red Bull in the background.
Arons
is going for it. Arons is going for it. They're going side by side. Here we go. Arons is sorry, Carrigal. Sorry, I mean Carrigal's going for it. Carrigal's retaking the lead and now has to get past Flynn. And please,
which is unsuccessful.
Oh my goodness! I thought he was going to lose his front wing there. But the Mercedes have been Mercedes have been so calculated in their manoeuvres all race.
For now, lap 21 out of 24.
We have 4 laps to go. Arons is so close. He's going for it again into turn 1. Again, Carrigal shuts the door. Not enough. So there's still... Carrigal gets it on the exit, though.
May I ask, is there even a mandatory pit stop in there?
There is a mandatory pit stop. I don't know when it's going to come. Jean-Luc Blanc, who's been so quiet this race and still doesn't find himself in the top 10.
Could be looking good for a win in there. Or at least podium.
He definitely could be. I mean, he's crossed... I think Kai Sung-min might actually win this race.
He could.
Flynn is probably going to get some penalty points for ignoring blue flags to a very big extent, and now he's actually last of the last... Well, actually, no, Olivier H. how contingent is, but... Carter Kayan. Has Carter Kayan pitted? He must have pitted. Yeah.
Are these two even going to pit? They should
they must do. They have to pit. If they don't pit, they're disqualified, surely.
I'll point out, Simon with all those blue flags gained 10 seconds.
Oh, here we go. Aaron's up the inside of Carrigal, and yet 10 seconds gained, so that might very well have gifted Kai Sang-min the win. We'll have to see.
He also...
Unless his engine or... Unless he has another failure. Unless... Cooper Steck's actually a lap down on these guys at this point. What a terrible race he's had.
Also, Simon is getting held up by the back markers. You can see him up.
Kai Sang-min is...
Oh, he's not?
No, no, he's about to be held up by the cars in front.
Arons
and Carrigal are both coming into the pits. Mercedes are going to pit both cars.
Coming back at me.
Oh, that was a slide from Smith through there. I think he's caught it. Yeah, he did catch it, but he did slide through that corner. The two Mercedes are still inseparable. I mean, it's great racing, but this
26 seconds to Simon.
This is a heart-in-mouth moment for any Mercedes fan. With only 2.5 laps to go, they just continue to fight relentlessly.
Mondragon is still 7th, mind you.
Mondragon has been in the points all race long. He's pitting,
though, yeah.
He's been in the right. Now we finally get to see where everything's going to filter out. Jean-Luc Blanc overtakes Henrik Weber, but Weber comes back at him, but no, bad exit, and Blanc gets back past into the points.
Yeah.
So,
Simon is now getting held up a little bit. I think I saw that.
Arons and Carrigal both pitting this lap. Smith in 3rd place. But a 5-second gap. I actually can't see the deltas because my screen share is completely screwed. But I would guess it's about 5 seconds.
3 behind Smith, 4 behind Arons.
I couldn't see it, so yeah. Here we go. Carrigal entering the pits.
So is Arons.
Sorry, I keep getting them mixed up. Aaron's entering the pits here. Weber's also pitting as well. Oh dear. Oh, he almost hits the back in the pit lane.
I mean, at least
Mondragon in the pit. Mondragon's in 6th place and almost a lap down, so... Yeah.
Now, I'm curious where is Simon?
Where's Kai Sang-min? Kai Sang-min... Kai Sang-min, where is he? He's going for the last corner. He's going to jump both of them. He's going to take the lead. Carrigal is...
Unless... Smith is
pitting, being held up by Kubicek.
Simon takes the lead.
He's taken the effective race lead, unless Smith has an absolutely godly outlap.
He was 4 seconds behind Ahrens.
And gains like 6 or 7 seconds, which I don't think is happening because Kubicek... Yeah, Kubicek is all over him. I think that Kai Sangmin's taken the lead of the race effectively. With, well, it will be 2 laps to go.
Unless he has to pit.
Wait, no. Kubisek's a lap down. Smith's on lap 23. So Smith's
next lap is 1 lap.
Yes, exactly. Kai Sangmin has 1 lap to hold on to what would be an unlikely race win when you consider all that's happened.
Obviously, his teammate is out.
Yes, so it would be good for McLaren, and we did count it. We pretty much counted him out immediately, but maybe that was a mistake, and now there's going to be another flurry of activity in the pit.
And you know what? I'll blame it on that 10 seconds they lost behind back markers. Because
I would too. I would too. Anyway, let's hope Smith isn't taken out by Kubicek as he comes to the pit. I don't think he will be. Oh, phew. Smith enters pit lane. This is where it's going to be interesting. How good is the overcut here for
Red Bull?
He was being constantly harassed by Kubicek there. He comes into his box, just in front of where Joseph Murray's car lay stricken.
He may overtake Ahrens. Look where Carrigal is.
He might very well. Carrigal got ahead of Ahrens. No, Simon is so far ahead, he's through and into the race lead. Simon is pitting on the final lap. Now, the start line is about halfway down the pit straight. So
Carrigal is second, Smith is first.
Smith comes out ahead of Ahrens. He's jumped him up into third. So, oh my goodness.
Not quite.
Oh, here goes Ahrens. No, he's gone through.
No, outside.
He's retaken 3rd place on the final lap. Fantastic overtake. But yeah, Kai Sangmin, that start line is so close to pit entrance. I think Kai Sangmin will still win this race in the pits. I mean, he's going to do a Schumacher. He's going to do a Tegan Skinner, but except he's going to actually not lose any places from it as Carrigal passes Jack Agnes, the lapped car. David de Jong is somehow in 5th place, but albeit almost a lap behind.
Oh dear.
Oh dear! Kai Sangmin stopped! He stopped at the side of the track!
Run
out of fuel!
Run out of fuel!
Oh, no. I cannot believe it, which means Marco Carrigal now takes the lead.
And Mercedes won too, surely not.
Yeah, there you go, there goes the fuel. He's run out of fuel.
Oh dear.
Both McLarens retiring.
Yellow flags. Mercedes won to unless Smith can do something about it. That means
to say that Kai Sangmin and McLaren have both failed
in
to
before
finish.
Ahrens' engine failure.
Marco Carrigal has 5 corners to go. Ahrens has 5 corners to go. Smith has 5 corners to go, but we don't know who's going to finish in second. It's going to go down to the wire.
In before Ahrens' engine failure yet again.
What unbelievable drama, which really sums up this race.
Ahrens.
At the front, though, Marco Carrigal has 2 corners to go. I think Ahrens is going to hold on here.
Yep.
Ahrens is going to hold on at the front.
Probably.
At the front, though. Marco Carrigal is exiting the final corner. He's done brilliantly this race, and Marco Carrigal is going to make it 2 wins out of 2 races by winning here in Czechia. He wins the Czechia Grand Prix here at Brno, and Ahrens gets the 2nd place he should have had last race, ahead of the Red Bull of Smith, who kept it nice and calm. And those 3 guys were the only cars not to lose their front wing, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Or be hit or something.
Mondragon is going to be in points, surely.
Mondragon has to defend here from Francesco Pereira. This is the battle for 9th place. There will be 8th actually, because Kai Sangmin, unless Kai Sangmin laps them. No, I think it will become 8th place. Oh, jeez, that was really close. This is where Kai Sangmin pulled off. Yeah, they move up. They move up a place, and Pereira is up to 8th place.
Yeah, but Mondragon should hold on to 10th at least.
Taman de Jong dropped down to 7th. Jakob Kubicek is 4th.
Oh, Sage is pitting.
Jakob Kubicek is in 4th place, despite being a lap down on Smith with 3 laps
Sage is
to go.
boxing.
Sage is going to box here. And yet there goes de Jong past. De Jong overtakes up into 6th place. Woof!
Oh!
Sage just crashed! Sage just crashed! Sage just crashed on pit entry! Or she run out of fuel, or I don't know. Let's have a look. But there goes another points finish out of the window.
He may still finish. I don't know.
What's happened to her? She lets de Jong through.
Just...
She's run out of fuel.
Bruh.
She's run out of fuel! Unbelievable, which means that Mondragon will be 9th. Who's going to get the last point? Jean-Luc Blanc is going to get the last point, unless...
No,
Jack Agnes is a lap down. Jack Agnes is a lap down on Jean-Luc Blanc. So Blanc is going to get 11th.
Yeah, don't mind
Blanc
Aaron.
is lapped by Aaron's on his in-lap, yeah. What a race.
Didn't take him out this time, Alex.
Or is he going to run out of fuel as well? No, he's coasting.
Blanc is in.
Oh, he's going to make it. Oof, what a race. What an unbelievable, unpredictable, unfathomable race.
Look.
Unbelievable.
Hello, boys. Who's your driver
You
of the
have
day?
been laughing your ass off for the last half hour.
Shut up.
I don't think we're ever going to see something like that again. But no, as I said at the start, I delivered some Hellberg right now.
Oh my dear.
But honestly, if we take it seriously, like McLaren, what can you say?
What can I
Just, you know,
say?
off-road like
except
Retirement
F-
from Joseph Murray, retirement for Kai Simon on the final lap. But Mercedes, how do you beat this Mercedes car? It's so dominant.
I mean, they kept it clean while others battling just died.
They actually managed to battle 24 laps without making significant contact.
Also,
Yeah.
Stefan de Jong has that 5-second time penalty, doesn't he?
Oh, yes.
So
He does have a
Mondragon is in
5-second time
8th.
penalty.
So
Mondragon will
Mondragon
take
eighth.
8th place.
Still,
First points for
you know what?
Ontario.
You know what? My driver of the day is Jakub Kubusek.
I actually think, yeah.
Can't blame you.
Okay. He was literally... He went like, 4 laps around the front wing before he boxed?
Yep.
Yeah,
Finished
no, he was like
fourth.
he lost the front wing
Remarkable.
2 times, and he had to drive without the front wing for like 2 to 3 laps because
But
his team wasn't
Aaron's
simply ready.
redemption day for Aaron's. Next up will be the win, of course. But Mercedes look like the driving force.
Did you just curse it?
Next, maybe I did. Anyway, next race. I don't know where we're headed off to. Where are we headed?
Brain fart moment. Silence.
Yes, I agree.
Silence. Deep
Don't have-
silence.
Don't have it open, so, you know.
Nobody has it open. That's the case.
Give me a sec.
No,
It's this awkward moment where no one knows anything.
this is the actual moment. Still though, this race, it's correct. I have been laughing myself off. It's the Spanish Grand Prix on Catalonia.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
It's completely ridiculous what we've seen.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane Grand Prix.
Brno is
yeah.
definitely staying on the calendar. You can say whatever you
Oh
want.
yeah, if you remove it, if you remove it, I think that there has to be an uprising.
This
Oh,
is
I mean,
not
still-
Poland. You cannot have an uprising.
I
away from
can't
Poland.
wait for some people coming having a go at you like, oh, this isn't real racing. There.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, I'm ready for
Yeah, would
it.
you
I'm
rather
ready.
have duds? Would you rather have a complete snooze fest? Nothing happens.
Would you rather have the
unpredictable races
season
like that?
4 Czech Grand Prix or this Czech Grand Prix? Yeah, I think I know the answer. Anyways, thank you so much for coming, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this race as much as we did, because
We were just dying for like 5 laps in a
bloody
row.
hell, we were dying in the commentary box.
Even I, who I'm trying to be as professional as I can, I was struggling to stop because everyone else around me just can't stop.
Even the
dear.
FIA were laughing. This is
Yeah, like I
Right.
mean,
right. Thank you so much for coming. This race will probably be over 1 hour due to all the replays we had to do. But anyways, thank you so much for coming. That's it from me. That's it from my fellow boys over here. Be sure to be safe on the roads. Wear your seatbelt. Don't drink and drive. Wear your mask. Stay in home. Quarantine yourself. Wash your hands, and just carry on in these tough times. I hope this race has raised your mood. See you next time on the Spanish Grand Prix. Adios.